Moderation. Moderation helps feel safe to build a positive life. Chat experiences for you and your viewer. Choose who can participate. Choose who can participate. Set a delay between messages. Handle or approach people in timeline. All right. It's cold outside this morning. Moderation. Hey guys, this is your girl Sarah again. We're going to go on our street walking and running, outdoor exercising. It's fun to be outside, very nice, and yeah, do it once or twice a week with other combined exercises. It risks and make the difference a lot when it comes to physical exercises. Yeah. So I am I'm in different location today, exploring different environment, um, and I have a set goal. I hope to reach my goal, but if I don't, it's all right. But at least I should be close. It's very nice outside, although it's cold. It's a little bit cold than a couple of days ago. I get my sweater, my shoes. I've been using all those outdoor. In this race, I'm just doing the walk. Good morning, everyone. Some places I know it's probably during the day already, but over here it's like morning before 10, like 9 o'clock, I think. No, till 8 or after, yeah, I don't know, something like that. So I got my fanny pad. Let me see. I got my fanny pad. And in here, I put my extra stuff I love to carry with me. It helps. Some of my exercise clothing comes with pocket and thing. I love to carry those when I'm running in the evening. I love evening run or walk. It's really nice. Whew, this hill is challenging a little bit. It's very nice. The birds haven't gone to sleep yet. They're still making sound and noise. That tells you that it's in the morning. Folks, they sleep. But not as bad. Some people be up. Most people who don't have to work today go on a routine. I love to be in the gym though. But exercise comes with improvisation. You have to improvise as much as you came to have fun. So since this is my fun, if one doesn't work for me, I use the other one. So come with me and let's go. If you're in your living room or in your room or in your house, you don't want to get outside, that's great. You can sit in your, stay one place and do some couple of exercises. You can run and walk around the house, up and down the steps. This is some smokes and walking back here. When you running, right now I'm walking up. I'm not running, I'm walking. I'm trying to heat up my body a little bit. Mind. I'm walking. Right now, I'm trying to heat up my body a bit. Let's see. I took this out. I need to put it back. Oh, my sweater. That's why I don't fool myself when I'm about to exercise, because now this is a burden now for me. I have to carry along. So when I was coming, I was that hot, and now I'm colder. I was cold when I was coming. I took me a sweat, and then after a few minutes, I'm feeling a little hot. Okay. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, you start up by walking slow. We call it the warm-up stage. And then you walk slowly and then increase. You increase until you get to, when you start feeling warm and a little hot, you get to the bliss walking stage, or you walk very fast. And if you feel like you're a runner, just pull a little strength and start with jogging, and then increase your speed as you go. But make sure don't overdo it, especially if you want to do long distance. Okay, you got chance. Good morning. It's a cute puppy though. It's just a looking sachet. But I get good and bad experience with puppies. When I was younger, the puppies then that was around, they train them for security. So they will run behind you. If they can get you, they will bite you, get your flesh off your skin. So passing neighborhoods, if you go to someone's house, or maybe you go fetch water, or you go get something from the pump or something, you turn to have you afraid. Oh my God, left something behind, but it's all right. You're afraid because these puppies in that the family training for security, some of them, the way you're going to fetch water is in the yard or at the house of those family. And then sometimes just walking, just throwing the water or getting it from wherever you fetch the water from to take it home, you got to pass through someone's house, right? Because your home is not It's not from your home to the street, and your home you have to pass through someone home before you go through your location. Of course, that's of course for public parents and public safety and other stuff, environmental, of course, whatever the story is. But those dogs, they are trained. By the time they see you coming, oh my God. And the interesting thing, they're not unleashed though. Their family unleashed them. It's feet and run for life. I'm telling you, because they will chase you to the dead end that you cannot run no more. And some of them will bite you, and the family will take you. The family don't take you to the hospital, and they will plead. They will say, "Oh, you fine? You passing the yard? You passing my yard? That's what my pet, eat you up, or my pet run that made you uncomfortable." So there was less attention to come to those who get hurt during that process. The family will not put them on leash. They will leave them in the yard. Your goal is just to pass. Just passing in a yard, because normally you do have roads passing those people yard, and they don't have fence. And the puppies are not in the fence or secure, because they are trained for security, for criminals, people who can't burglarize and do stealing from homes and people's houses. People train our dogs for that purposes in our society or in our environment. It was interesting. However, there is some homes that the family raise that puppies for their children, really fun, loving, and caring. But those dogs don't live longer. Sometimes those puppies just live for some time, and criminals steal them. You get people who steal these pets, steal them, and they lost from their family members, and you can't get them no more. So it was vice versa. People are nice to treat their puppies very mean and protective, and some people were able to train their pets very sweet and loving for their children. So it was vice versa. But whatever the story is, the response of both pets and family was different, and the outcome from both family was interesting. In our home at that time, my dad used to, my brother used to like pets. I don't think we had cats, but we had dogs, But he used to love those pets. But each time the dogs comes, they don't last longer. What? I don't know. But they don't last longer. They either get sick, they die, or they get hurt, or someone steal them, So he kind of lost interest for dogs because he keep losing them. Before he even turned like teenager, he had lose more than 3 or 4, 5 dogs. So he was hurt by those, They used to be really friendly and cool and nice. But my incident with pets, I got bitten multiple times. I got run over by some dogs because, I'm a female, so our parents used to make us mostly to do the house cares, the housework, make us to cook, clean, fetch water for the household, So we have to go and fetch water to other people's homes because sometimes our waters at home is clean, it's good to drink, but it's not city, it's not supplied by the city. But then they get a community water where it's fresh, clean, that people can get it for drinking and stuff like that. Because after the Civil War, a lot of supply from homes cut off. They cut the majority of the lines. I think I should use the other opposite. They cut majority. Oh, thank you. They cut majority of the lines. The major lines that supplies homes with water and electricity. A lot of them got messed up in the war crisis for bumping all the bigger machines, guns, and all the bad stuff that happened. Yeah, it affected the lines, and the country didn't have power when they started recovering from the Civil War. So yes, in that circumstances, people were struggling. They didn't have direct water from their homes that the city provided. Yes, the city used to provide water, but the certain part of let's say, of a country or something, certain part or environment. So it was different. But over time, the place starts to heal. Gradually, people start to rebuild, little by little, here and there. I don't know how far it is now, but I think it might have been a lot more better than it were years and years and years ago. But doing it when I was younger, trust me, my pets, the pets at home was different from the pets doing other people's home. And those pets were treated high security. So, I love pets. But I prefer the easygoing one than the active one. It's just me. And also, most of it boils down to how you grow up and how you raise. What is your childhood was like? What is the trauma or post-trauma you experience growing up as a child? And all right, this is going to be fun. All right, y'all. We can start the run now. Enough of this crazy stuff, but all right, we got to start running now, but because my goal is 10 miles today, I have to use better judgment. All right, y'all. So tell me in the chat, what do you think about life? Do you like pets? Do you like pets? Are you done? Yeah, I love to tell people where I'm from, but too much of hate in the world now. People just hate unnecessarily. Some people feel like they're born and raised in certain part of certain place, so they think they got more privilege over other people who live and born certain places. So I try to keep where I'm from to myself. I don't want it to be misunderstood, but just to minimize the amount of hate that comes with it. So I just love to keep that private. Got people. Now I'm saying everybody don't. Okay, let me see. This is a little risky over here. It's a little risky in the middle of the street. Let me. All right. Actually, it's the opposite. Yeah, people are a little mean. Sometimes they ask those questions, you say it, that being used against you for hate, and it's bad, but to save all of the headache and mental distress. I love to smile, laugh, and keep moving. All right, where am I is little. The road is not divine well. There's no sideway. Yeah, so let me see. Maybe I'll pick up running. go more running there. Let me pass this. Yes, I try to keep where I'm from to myself now. So I've experienced real hate from that. Real hate, verbal hate, physical hate, you know, environmental hate from just telling people where I'm from. So I train myself not to talk about that a lot. So to you that asked him, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you. I'm not disrespecting. I want to. I hope you understand. This is a preference. But I love you guys. I love you guys. I think we should share love no matter what. But anyway, these streets, I love the colors. They changed during the I think they changed seasonal. Some come with a different color with the spring. Some come with different color with the, yeah. For those who don't know about that, but I know most people on your property are already aware of it because of the territory I'm in. I'm feeling like I'm on fire. I'm sweating. I tell people, walk. This is so nice. Because you walk, you get benefits. I'm when I'm walking, I'm not even running. I feel sweaty. Imagine if you walk. I'm feeling sweaty just by walking though. You get benefit when you walk. I'm sweating. If I had the skills, if I able again to be, if they say I was more younger, I would say, or I have less responsibility, I would have decided to go back to school to make my own plane, put my own plane together. I'll become a scientist or something. But I was a smart kid growing up. I wish I had that opportunity. Not experienced Civil War for 14 years or so, or didn't born in the Civil War. I would have. Who knows? My story would have been different. I would achieve those beautiful dreams. I didn't have a lot of opportunities to make those dreams as a child. And when very girl, they're smart, energetic, willing to do stuff. But if the resources are not there and everywhere is not peaceful, all right, you gotta slow down and cross this road. Let's see how safe it is. All right, whatever. Yeah, I'm fast through. It's kind of interesting. If you get a lot of resources growing up as a child, when it's a lot more peaceful environment, better, lot more resource financially, or even when the money is there, you got the peace and stability as a child in a healthy home. You get the kids to, explode their potential beyond reasonable doubt. You get them to explore their potentials. However, not in all cases though. But in my case, if I had those opportunities, I only needed 30% of the opportunity. I need 50% to 30%. Because I had less than 30, but I still made use out of it. Still went to school, got educated, and still achieving highest goal, even though at that level I didn't start. So if I'm going to get like 50% or 30% what everybody has, I'm not probably had more zeros to achieve them. I love to share this story with you guys because, of course, you're my friend. You're my therapist though. my friend, Yeshua tells me, she said, Sarah, I'm not your therapist. I said, honey, I'm not saying you're my therapist, but I love to say these things to say that if you have it, enjoy it. Because everywhere around the world don't have those. Don't have it. If you achieve it, if you get it at home, enjoy it. Because there are a lot more able-bodied people out there that have it, but they don't. Yeah. So if you even get 1%, you come from school, you got food to eat, enjoy it. Or you're able to supply those needs, basic needs to your little ones at home, appreciate it because a lot more people out there doesn't have it to provide for their family. Some of them, they eat like one meal, one kind of meal every day. Some people eat noodles for 2 or 3 weeks of their life. Some people eat like vegetables, seed kind, for many days of their life. But they survived. They overcame. Those children today, some of them are doctors and nurses, lawyers, scientists. Yeah, some of them may not make it to the scientist level, but they educate themselves to a certain level. But some of them did. It depends. So it's an opportunity, it's a blessing. Yeah. It's a blessing. Oh yes, it's a blessing to come from school and have food to eat, or to go to school when you eat elementary school or kindergarten, come home, you got food on your table to eat. You don't have to go sell things on your head to have meal, or to now in my current life, currently I would say that's a child abuse. But if you look at the circumstances, it's not a child abuse, because people define child abuse differently and they have the standard definition of child abuse. But with my experience, if the parent has it to eat and they don't give it to the child, or the parent has the capacity but don't care for the child, then you say child abuse. Or if everybody fighting for their life, their own fight and flight mood, everybody trying to survive, the parents can only try to keep the children alive. That's all they can do. But to say, oh, they will give the child a zero life, that's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee, especially in a civil war or in a economic crisis. Parents can only keep the children alive. Make sure everybody has something enough to eat for that day. They can't even provide a basic meal like water, food, shelter. Those are basic needs. that everybody should provide for their kids. But in most cases, when there are bad things going on, people want to worry about living and surviving. The body get into the surviving mode. Some of the skills I have today, I got it from, during the Civil War. There was a place we ran to. Oh my God, people who live in the rural area, some part of the world, they live the most quiet and pleasant life. The only difference is they don't have the technology to live like you that live from the city. So definitely, when we used to run from the city to go into the rural area for safety and coverage, doing this when the country fell under attack or the place under attack. When we go to those places, you will definitely see the difference between you that go to school in the city and you that and the other kids that family, who live in the interior. Some of them go to school, some of them go to school, walk on their feet, journey to school for like 5 miles. Yeah, some of them journey for 5, 6, 7, 8 miles. All right, let me start running. I'm kind of enjoying talking. I forget as all to start running. Yeah, I kind of enjoy talking, especially when I'm talking this history. It reminds me of life. How grateful I am to be alive and be, it make me to be so much grateful for living and grateful for everything. Because some children will walk to school from 5 years for 5 hours. Not 5 hours, but 5 miles, excuse me, to school. Some family will, because majority, okay, this is Los Dangerous, so you gotta wait. The traffic light thing red, and then we can cross. Some family do not have car, vehicle as a basic need. And some society, they don't have school buses for younger kids, for high school students. However, private school will have, for most government school after the war fought, who be thinking about, I'm thinking someone thinking about driving a vehicle to drop kids to school when you trying to survive, You better can sleep. But hearing all these BB machine gun sound at night, you traumatized. You as a kid, you're so confused, and your parents just trying to keep you safe. Sometimes you lost from your family. It's sad, but people live in this trauma for years, and I did my entire childhood to my teenagers. Got kind of settled down. Let's say right after, I think I was like 16 when the war settled down. Yeah, kind of 16 years. When there was a transition government, just quiet things down. But it was bad for a while. You'll be in school and something will, you just hear all the bumping while in school. In classroom, that was in elementary, and then everybody has to dismiss. Everywhere, people running, trying to see how they can go home safe. And you as a child, you at school, your parents at work or at the business place, So when that happens, all that comes to your mind like, oh, I want to go home. I'm talking about kids like less than 10, younger kids, 10, 11, 12 years. So it was real. Although I didn't get traumatized from it later on in life, glory to God for that one. But not everybody like me who survived that setting, who didn't get traumatized. No, not everybody like me. God was good. I didn't get PTSD from it. I can talk the story. But then I remember when I relocated later on in life, my memory constant terms to my reality was different of things. My reality was more like when I'm in class, what teacher teaching on the board, I'm a little bit disconnected from that current depressing reality. Maybe like my mind will skip the teaching, the lesson, what the professor instructor teaching, and then my mind will start wandering around from the stress, the life circumstances, being a child and my upbringing. I would just get disconnected and go into that level. And then everything our instructor would say for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I won't get nothing. And then I'll come back in person to reconnect. By that time I didn't have I won't listen to half of what they're saying. It happened to me for a while. It lasted for a couple of semesters. I remember the first time, the first school I ever attended after those classes, well, that was after I relocated. The first school I attended, I remember me not completing with every other student. And the instructor was so graceful. She allowed me to, the final exam, she allowed me to study and redo that test. And I remember putting my all in it, use all of my tricks and techniques. Because then I was in a university. It's not like I was almost a law student by that time. So I was in a university. It's not like okay. But then once you get into a peaceful environment, for some reason, you kind of think, I don't know how to define it. Maybe later on, my therapist will say that to me. I don't know, but psychiatrists can say this to you. They'll probably be able to say this and tell me why. Because once I got in a more peaceful environment, I left from that environment I was in, I started getting disconnected. I don't know why, but yeah, it was kind of interesting. God could have it. It got better. That time, I think I went back to college. The previous education I had, I didn't pick up from where I stopped. I just went back to college and enrolled from the beginning. Thank God for another kind of education. So they just add those education what I have achieved. It got better. And I was pressing with different kind of people from different walks of education. And my family here was so supportive. So their love, everything was surrounded by love, support. I didn't tell them, this is my very first time we're talking about this. So you guys are the very first people to hear this part of me. I'm glad to share. But I didn't say anything to no one when that was happening. I didn't, my instructor asked me why I couldn't focus in class. I was like, I just gave funny excuses. But I just never used to be present. I used to disconnect from the classroom when the instructor is teaching. Now people over here, when maybe someone, they will diagnose and say, oh, ADHD or something, but it wasn't ADHD, or maybe they'll come out with some kind of mental disorder. But my own, I don't think it was, because by the time I got a little comfortable and I kind of trained my mind, I got better. I was able to go to pass multiple classes, leave from one college to another colleges. So yeah, it got better. I was able to pass multiple exams without repeating it. But then I think that also happened again. Repeat itself when I had my kid. My memory, my short-term memory kind of tricked me again. No, that one is different. I think this other situation was different. I think so. The other side is so nice. Calm. Oh, I'm trying to trace. But it was different experience. Because that time I was in prison. But this time around, when I lost my short term, I couldn't remember where I put my phone, my password. Life was just upside down. But I could remember things from that I used before for 3, 4, 5 years down the line. But I couldn't remember things that were like now. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, up to 10, 15 minutes I did. I couldn't remember. But I could remember things that were long term. If my key is in my hand, I'm looking for it. I couldn't even find it, but it's in my hand. Food will be in front of me. I'm lost. I'm looking at the food, but I can't think it's food to eat. But it's interesting how child breath can treat people. That's the reason I keep on saying, preaching this gospel, saying, love your family, love your wives, love your husband. Your husband support your spouses who just come from giving birth, because whether you're a husband or your wife, whatever relationship you're in, the one that had the baby, I'm telling you, man, you got to support that person. Because we women won't say it. We won't say it. I remember, this is, I'm sharing it with you guys more than I even share it with family member around me. I actually sharing more with you all. I'm actually sharing with people that was in my household at the time. Because you got to be safe to share. The person who experienced it has to feel safe. So when you see all of these resentment, my mother just gave birth on my wife, but she's just angry all the time. Something, find out, take her to a clinician or doctor, so help reduce the stress. In the meantime, is she able to walk? Take her walking, running, change her routine a little bit. Do anything you can to support, whether it's massage, it's foot therapy. You take her to a massage for her body, time to give her extra time to sleep. Let her talk to you, take her out for a dinner. Let her have her time to herself. It's really nice. You help your person recover. It's very nice. There was this lady who I see. I'm going to start me a talk show soon. I'm preparing the WhatsApp. I want to make sure I get the equipment for it. I will try to bring a lot of females and male as well from different walks of life and experiences they probably be able to tell you all their experience. It's very interesting what people go through after giving birth. Some people lose their speech. Some people mouth twist. Some of them can close their eyes. They have the disease diagnosis for that. I forget the name. But yeah. Some family members, some women experience incontinence. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Some family experience, some women experience incontinence with urine. And some people experience different kinds of medical issues and sac issues. But most common thing is incontinences, urinary incontinences. Some people, another most common thing they experience, mothers experience after giving birth could be depression, anxiety, postpartum psychosis. That one, when it's not treated early, it can lead to psychosis. And all derived from stress and other reasons. But yeah. This neighborhood is really nice. You'd be surprised, these homes, they were purchased the time right now. If you check that a process of the owners decide to put it on sale, it will be rating almost 500,000. Probably close to a million. Because look at the one across the street. All bricks home. If you put it for sale on the market, that'll be good. If you do real estate business, you flip homes and houses. See that one? It's interesting. So I've seen 500,000 homes in this station, in this current life economy right now. It's not as big as this house. It's not as big. But believe me, when these were purchased years ago, it was probably in that range. If you look at the history, you pull the history out, you get different value right now compared to the value it was when it was first purchased. So once the rate goes up, it's different. Ooh, this side. Yeah, nice neighborhood. See the homes back there, how beautiful they are. Yeah, these houses are more than 500,000. I don't think the price would be that amount. So it looks like it's bricks built. If their owner try to make it, sell it, yeah, they'll get more out of it. Investing in properties are really good. It's a long-term, reward. Most like investing to make profit. So it's better investment than just keeping your money in the bank and smiling at it. We invest in properties, the money accumulate over time, increase its values. If you can secure one or two, you can live a more simple life, but your household, the house you live in, is simple. You're not living in zero homes. But if your investment are into area, we did well. Let's go. We can see. They do forget about himself. I knew. He forget about himself. The light and green. He in the middle of the road. And he okay. All right. Let's see. See, got to run. By the time I reach home, I probably reach my goal or who knows what. I'm planning to do some other exercises when I get there. I'm building my home gym little by little. But even at that, I love to be among other people. So exercising from home is one thing. Then exercise in the gym. You exercise in the gym, you got to see cute faces, cute girls, cute guys, people that will motivate you to want to come every day. You can make new friends. And, different kind of routine. It's nice. And you get different kind of benefits when you exercise from, if you exercise from home, it's you, the TV, and whatever routine you set that will keep you going. When you do outdoor, depends how soon you did it. You see people passing, greeting you, nice weather, fun. If you do it in the middle of the day, you also see people, but you end up with mostly seeing nice guys and getting nice egg where somehow, if it's too hot, no benefit. If it's too cold, this grass is really healthy. Whew. Some running. Who are with me? I'm sorry. I know running is boring. It's not any fun thing. Nothing entertaining. But outside, alone, running is boring. But it's beneficial. Or walking. But beneficial. Oh, let me rephrase that. Running too long is boring. Or walking too long is boring if you're by yourself. Because you keep going. Let me see who running. Just me and you guys. So I see my neighbors across the street. opposite the sun. It's nice. Oh, nice house. This one is very nice. I remember when they in this one. It's a nice home. Shoot, 19. Okay. So it is there. Okay. Entrance. Oh, it's a church. Oh, okay. They make it look like it's a military security center. Ooh, we've been running for come on now. Come on now. Okay. There's some box. Few moments. Yes, I'm in the gym now. God damn it. Excuse me for my voice. I'm going to be sweaty after doing the meeting. I'll be sweating. 20 to 25 minutes on the treadmill. Phew. I go an hour on the treadmill. I'll be a lot of sweat. Because the ventilation is poor. So yeah, the ventilation is poor. All right. I can feel it in my belly. My legs. I remember this path like yesterday. So nice to come today. If you're running, you got your live screen on. It's a good thing. You're making history. Those records kept when getting older. That's a good history. All your children sees it, or your generation see it later on. Or they're searching for you in generations to come, from decades. You see those impacts. They see your activities and the impacts you do on your own life. Or when you upload of videos or something, you building a documentary of yourself without even knowing you're doing it. But yeah, you do whatever you upload on the internet, it stays there. It built over time, decades. If you get it now, it's not like before. back in the day where now people have to go to ancestor DNA, start looking for family member. But a few years from now, the world will be different, where people can search online for someone and see what they did decades past. It'll be easy. When they do some funny, say your grandparents were this, or your great-great-grand, this was their name. If they go online, they'll not only see you, but see your activity, everything. If you are online, within the terms of your life, you build those documentary for yourself. The generation to come, they can pull those records because they can pull those records and see, oh, this was the person like, this is what they used to do. Because whatever you put is a documentary again of yourself. Whether it's good or bad. Whether you post yourself or you post someone else, once it's on a specific account attached to you as a documentary. Of yourself for a generation to come. Unless these internet services won't be provided back at that in that time, because we didn't have like YouTube back in the day, smartphones and other technology. And what we have now. Oh, see the dog. He's cute. He want to show me his level of resentment. Then you're about to fight me. Oh. By the time I go home, oh my God, you're going to sleep, rest. Y'all be tired. My body will have work itself. The resting potential. Yes, please like and subscribe so we can be able to reach to multiple people. God already that has the power and the resources to help women that suffer, women that come from hospital, who gave birth to and don't have attention, especially the one that doesn't have helped mentally. You know, I would love to reach those population. Got to overcome postpartum. You don't even want to get into it. Trust me. You don't want to get in postpartum anxiety or postpartum depression before you start trying to work your way out of it. To prevent it and recognize and prevent it. It's very nice. Then to wait, although it's no a bad time. It's good to attack it at any stage, but prevention is better. Then to make sacrifice later. Come on. Oh. My brain tells me to stop. My body tells me, say, no, I'm having fun. My brain tells me again, say, keep going. Oh, thank you. Crossing the road when running on the main street can be dangerous. If you're not careful, you will get hit. And it's very important to pay attention. Not every driver is sober. Some drivers are drunk drivers. Some drivers stressed, depressed, overwhelmed. The minds are not present. Other drivers, just in case they are not paying attention. Oh my God, my phone. Oh my God. I hope they give me issues. Oh yes. Oh. Oh. You see what I said? When you run, you're good to run at your pace. Because if you're doing running high level, you reach your maximum potential, you get tired really quick. Especially when you're running longer. If you're running shorter distance, yeah, you can speed up. And I try to do that on my each exercise because I exercise multiple times during the weeks. But if I'm doing long distance like this, when I'm doing 10 miles, oh yeah, trust me, I need to run my minimum potential. You get tired faster if you exceed your maximum potential. And you're not going nowhere. You can make that longer distance. However, some elites though, they will still run 10 miles and be on a higher potential, on a speed level, because that one, they are football players, basketballers, they need it for that career to survive. Me, I only need it. All right, this guy stopped in the middle of the road. I'll make sure he's trying to kidnap someone. I don't know, this screen go blank. Oh, sorry. My hint video. Well, I mean realizing it. I'm like, what? They got stopped in the middle of the road. I'm like, Dude, why you standing? I got a little afraid. Like, he has a bus, and then he stopped in the middle of the road with his single light on. I don't know. Who knows? Let me get in my defense stage. But that was not his thing. He went by his business. So that's good. It's good to be safe, guys. And be aware of your surroundings. If you do this when you're going to sleep, it's so nice. Like in the evening, you feel so much better. If you're losing weight, you do this every evening, you lose weight faster than when you're doing it in the morning. But then you have eaten your food all day, and once you exercise, you shower, because normally exercise cut down your appetite of excessive habit. So if you won't eat, so you shower, you go to bed. You develop the routine over and over. You start seeing changes in the evening compared to in the day. Of course, you gotta go after running or walking. In the morning, you gotta go to work, find breakfast, and other things. It's good too, but I found the evening routine helpful for me back then when I was losing weight compared to now. Now I got no choice because my activity flips around, but so I have to make adjustment. But yeah, it's helpful. All right, we got to cross. Gotta be safe. Marco blended. Okay. That's good. Good morning. Oh, yes. Yes, guys. Hey. Oh, almost there. We almost there. I like, I like to show you how dangerous this can be. See, there's no sideway. And a car is coming. It's little bit intense, especially when two cars. But thank God this is not major way, so I love those trees. The burgundy colored trees, very beautiful. And I think, I don't know if it's exactly this one, but everything that changes in the fall. I think so. In the summer, usually they lose their branches. They lose their branches in the summer. But they regrow according to the season of in the fall. In the fall, I think they get different colors. If I'm not too sure, I think like yellowish, something. In the spring, bring out different colors as well. For those who don't know about it, at least most people know. You know, a funny thing, the more you run, the more you have energy to do more. Oh, that's how my sweater that I'm in today. And sure, I know better. Now, by the time you decide to run your sweat, you don't need it no more. Ooh, climbing the hill, I'm feeling in my knees. Whew. Whew. I can feel the tiredness now. After 1 hour running, whew. What I hope that YouTube would do, you're able to attach a music from that is built in YouTube on your own life for certain purposes. Those who choose to, like running, that would be nice if this life wife had a music in the background. That'd be nice. So if YouTube look at these things, I really hope they take in consideration. That'd be nice. Oh, okay. Let me slow down. Running fast. I had a more lower pace now. That would help. Okay. Let me speed up. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I think I can slow down now. Whew. Let me slow down. Whew. All right. So, yeah, so I can cool down. Whew. Whew. So, my legs still ready to run though. My body, I'm feeling dehydrated. Well, I water. If I had one that could just boost me. The 1 hour 25 minutes. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah? Let's do it. That 1 second when I spot it. But I mess our record out. Let's do it. Let's let's keep running on the reach at least couldn't not stage. I see some dudes. I'm on this stereotyping, but this is how bad things can happen. Why are they standing there? No one knows. Okay, we're doing great. Alright, well, I'm gonna reach to a point where it will start winding down. At first, that 1 second rest, I didn't want to take it, but I thought I could wind down, but it's necessary. It's necessary sometimes. But in this case, after working so hard, I think it's best if I get a little more energy to continue. Okay. Almost there. Oh yes, we are here. Finally. Yes. Whew. Guys. Whew. As I stop, I said, whew, I said, oh my God, I better get what? I said, cool down. Cool down is not stop. You want your heart to get to resting potential smoothly. That's what you warm up and you cool down. Nice. Nice. Let's see if I can do some weird stuff, right? I can play my camera over it, and then we probably can do our yoga exercise here. Let's see. Well, how finishing? I don't know, but let's see. So we have. That would be nice. Let me see. I love that waterfall. Let me see if I can do that. I don't have a yoga mat. Okay. I don't have a yoga mat. Huh. If I do it over here, that would not be bad. But I need something to keep. If I were home, I'll put my camera stand on. Okay, I need to get something to hold it in place in the back. You guys need to call me. I don't know if there's options, but yeah, call me. I like to interact. I like to talk. Let's see. This one. Let's see this one. The landscaper will not be happy if they put this something for purpose. I can't like a bee baby. But I'm sorry in advance. God, please forgive me. Just alright, let's see. Is it too high? Yeah. Let me put this down. By the way, I had something already. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. I've gone almost 2 hours, 1 hour for the 9 minutes precisely. It's time to do all things. I appreciate everyone that was watching. All right, I'll put this back. I'll put that right back. I don't want to ground no one nerves, but I appreciate you all for running along with me for that 1 hour plus. And you see my little stresses to quiet down. You have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Love you all. Please like, subscribe, follow, or share, please. I appreciate you when you share these videos and you like it. Someone's out there will need you. Just your little bit of sharing of these videos, just you clicking and sharing or liking and subscribing the videos, it will help someone's life. Trust me, it will help somebody. I wish I had been scrolling through my Instagram, my Facebook, or one of my social media years ago and come across these videos. Trust me, I'd be a wake-up call for myself. I appreciate your sharing. But someone did help me though. Cora, there's an artist named Cora Obidi. Her story just energized me at that time of my difficult time. Since she ready, that picked me up really fast. So yeah, share. Please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go now. Love you all.